tell us about the approach to the design, which takes into account where we are as human beings, as with memories, brains, consciousness, versus what we limit should be. So, where could machines sort of naturally go and not beyond that?
A great mentor of mine, philosopher Daniel Dennett, always said that we should think of AI as tools and not colleagues, and always be mindful of the difference. And I think there's something right about that. I think having machines that we can interact fluently with is very useful. It makes them much more accessible. We can explore things with them without having to learn how to program in every last detail and so on. For me, it doesn't feel the right way to put it, to think in terms of red lines or limits, more as sort of directions to aspire to get the kind of AI that we do want, rather than saying, no, this is the kind of AI we definitely do not want. And one thing that comes to mind here is there's often this almost unspoken assumption that the direction of AI is to become increasingly human-like and then to exceed human-like intelligence. People often talk of this trajectory from AI as it is to this horizon of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, which is supposed to be an AI system that has the intellectual, cognitive capabilities of a human being in general, not just being good at one thing or another thing, and then rapidly to artificial superintelligence, where it exceeds in all ways. Well, firstly, this AGI is a bit of a false horizon, because as soon as we achieve that, we will already have artificial superintelligence, because these systems are already better than us in many ways. But the question for me is that really where we should even be going? And it may be a narrative that's more driven by science fiction, and even by this sort of very human tendency to want to build systems in our own image. But we should be, I think, aspiring to systems that complement our cognitive abilities, not replace them, that accentuate and make more valuable those things that make us distinctively human. And that is very different from the goal of having maximally human-like systems, whether that's in language or in humanoid robotics or whatever it might be.